Hi Vanessa, thank you for having me again. My name is Francisco Bravo. I am Sales Director for Latin America at Betcore, and we are a B2B games provider. TVBet is a brand that's been in the market since 2016. It was the brand where it all started. So basically we wanted to create a product that was different, that was offered back in 2016 in the market. So we came with the idea with this different format called TV games. In TV games or TVBet, we offer basically show games like lottery, Wheel of Fortune, and we also offer card games with a betting format that it looks more like sportbooks than actual live casino. So we bring a fresh product, something new, and we also have the idea to be positioned in different categories as a live casino, and then extra special category, TV bet or TV games, which we managed to do successfully in many markets. Later on, since we were really successful, we say, okay, now we can compete against live casino, we can compete against slots providers, and then we grew so much, we create 3 different brands more, and we become what is nowadays Betcore. The biggest challenge for us was the regulation per se, because when it comes to the content, as I mentioned earlier, Betcore provides, it can meet all the needs for any provider, because we have localized content for any market. We have crash games that can be like 2 megabytes only, that will be like good for Africa, for example. We have lottery games that is good for LATAM. We have also live casino games with multipliers. So our games are very dynamic. To be honest, like when it comes to competing against in the market, we are very well positioned, but the regulation itself was a bit of a challenge for us. We are still working on the regulation process. Hopefully by the end of Q2, we're gonna be able to operate in the regulated market. Okay, I will say that one of the biggest challenges that actually everyone has in this industry is when it comes to integration, right? So we go from the handshake, everything is gonna happen, and then 6 months, 12 months, if you are lucky, 2 months, right? For an integration to be complete, all the QA process, everything, you have to go through the DD, signing the contract, etc. So having a single point for getting the games as timeless tech will allow the operator to focus their energy, the resources on what actually will bring them the result. Basically, nowadays we are living in a fast-paced world, right? Where everyone is looking instant gratification, right? So we're not speaking only about games, but we're speaking about in our daily normal life, right? So when you go in your social network, you're scrolling, you see videos of 10, 15 seconds, you love, you get this instant gratification, right? So we basically, I think the industry saw this happening, and then they come with the idea to bring what is called nowadays instant game or crash games. We have our own instant game, we have also our own crash games, but not only that. We also thought further, and we also have live instant games. So that will allow players, like to play not only virtual games, but also live games as roulette, for example. You place a bet and you will get the result immediately. Without giving any secret away, right? So I will say that we keep innovating. We continue innovating. As I mentioned in the previous question, we mentioned that we launched a game which is quite unique, right? So basically, it's a game where we have 12 roulette games spinning at the same time, and the players can place a bet at any time. And our system will choose the wheel where the result is about to land, right? So by saying this, I'm saying that we all the time looking for innovative solutions. We want to bring fresh, new contents to our clients, right? Last year was an amazing year for us. We grew a lot, and I will say 2026 is going to be even better. I believe that we have more surprises. Like last year, for example, we were signing contracts having in mind a 12% tax revenue, and all of a sudden it was raised to 18%. So these big surprises, I believe they can come more on the way, and it's happening not only in Brazil, which is a regulated market, also happening in Mexico, where they want to raise from 30 to 50%. Having this all on mind, 2026 is going to be the year where we're going to see more and more providers, for example, in our side, platform aggregators, fully regulated. So it's going to be the year where the industry is going to start booming. Actually, Brazil is the market that is forecast to be the biggest market in LATAM. It's not a surprise since they have like the biggest population. But also, there are going to be other challenges. As you know, the government still try to block some gray operations. But 2026 is going to be the year for the real change.
So tell me, where can we see you again? Which are the next expos that people can see your booth and you and talk with you?
All right, so Betcore is heading next to SACSE in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Then after that, we're gonna be in SPICE, South Asia, in Sri Lanka. Then after we go to Sigma Americas in Sao Paulo, Brazil. And we have some more expo in Malta because we're based in Malta, so for sure we're gonna be locally. And also in SBC Lisbon and Sigma Rome.
Who is your best friend at our team?
Okay, my favorite girl person in the team, you for sure.
Oh, thank you so much.
With Nico, we have a feeling that connects us together to my country because he used to live in Venezuela, but no, I cannot live aside. Ian, Marco, Alexander. It's so amazing, the whole thing. I really feel like family, feel like welcome, feel like very well treated. Good things are coming.
Yeah.
Good projects are cooking up in Timeless Tech. And this is gonna be our year.
Okay, bye.
Bye, cheers.